I just realized that I just realized what I was doing. I just realized that I just realized that I'll have two different speeds, okay? When I'm trading, I just have two different speeds. The one speed is like whatever the market gives me, and I stick to my own strategy, okay? I stick to my own strategy, and I get what I get, okay? When I'm making the trades. Then there will be at a time where I say to myself, okay, so I want to achieve a certain amount, okay? And then that's when things get really nasty, okay? So essentially what's happening is, so what I need to do is come up with a strategy to categorize the trades that I'm taking. Now that I'm going to have a little more time to trade a little bit, right? So what I need to do is come up with a strategy to use risk. I need to adjust the risk, okay? So I thought about this, and the type of trades that I'm taking, I've taken numerous trades. Like today, I was like making a trade and saying, okay, so I took this trade before, it never worked out. Why am I taking this trade? All right, I recognize it. Okay, I recognize what's going on. So I'm familiar with the trades that I'm taking and how effective they are. And when I get into a trade at a certain point, my trades are ineffective, essentially, but I keep just trading it because my mind is essentially in a tilt mode. So what I need to do now that I'm going to have more time, okay, I'm just going to be, so essentially what I'm going to be doing is like 12 hours of work, okay, a week. And I'm going to be devoting most of my time to day trading full time. So that means I'm going to be, now I can plan it a little better, stick to whatever I need to do, and make it work, okay? So I was thinking about this. The thing that I'm thinking about is, okay, so there's two ways of doing it. One of them is allowing the risk to define how much I get in return, okay? Instead of me trying to risk it in order to get a certain amount, okay? So there's two approaches that I can do, all right? And when I'm trading, I'm trying to match the risk. I'm trying to match the risk with, I'm trying to match the risk, okay, to the particular situation, so that when I make the trade, so I need to start documenting this for myself, okay? So once I start documenting this, then I can use it to make better trades, so that I don't get into the situation of, okay, so I'm in a brain fog, and that's why it's causing me not to trade very well, obviously. So my thinking at this stage is to come up with something that allows me to trade on a more consistent basis. Okay, so it's going to be, it's a systematic type of trading, obviously, but how I do, so it's hard to talk and think while exercising, especially climb up and down the stairs exercising. So it's currently, what time is it? It's currently 3:30, 3:20. So what I need to do, I need to maximize the amount of risk that I'm taking. In order for me to maximize the risk that I'm taking, okay, I need to put some smarts into my trading. I need to put some smarts into my trading so I stick with the idea as rigidly as possible so that I won't have another day like today. Okay? There's really no excuse for having a 5% loss. Okay, that's per day. That's, even if it's called a daily loss, you really don't want to be in that situation. Because the risk, I don't need to, in order for me to achieve my objective, I don't have to risk that much in order to achieve my objective. I don't have to risk that much. Okay? So, a couple things that I need to make sure that I do. Okay? Now that I'm totally focused in what I need to do, I need to come up with a plan and implement it, because what the exercise is doing is it's allowing me to have a clearer mind to do what I need to do. When I'm sitting there, like eating hot dogs and bread and things like that, I just pack on some pounds. Okay? That's all I'm doing. So, I need to exercise. I may just wear out these, I just may wear out the stairwell. Okay? So that's the current situation. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna figure it out. It's gotta have something to do with moving average, because I have to, there's gonna be a sequence of things that I need to do. Okay, when I'm placing a trade to place a risk, what is important is understanding, usually the moving average indicates the trend direction. Okay, it may be lagging, but it generally provides some hints of which direction the trade is going. Okay? Which direction the price is going. All right, so I need to do that in order for me to employ my trading strategy. Okay? So that's what I need to do. All right. Okay, that should be enough for now. I'll come back to it. Today's Friday. I'm not going to be having any buffets because I can't afford it. But exercise is always good. All right, now get back to work. I got to go to work in about 12 hours. So, So that's my exercise for today.